So here I am, my 2023 Santa Cruz, and I'm just gonna mess around with some of the useless features because most of the shit I don't even fucking use. Um, it kind of ties into some of my expensive shit. The way cars are making, but I'm gonna leave that for another topic. So now a lot of people will use like all these phone stuff. I just don't. That's just me. And no matter what I get, the car's going to come with that stuff. Barring the slate truck, which is taking the opposite approach. But for the sake of argument, any vehicle that I get, nowadays is going to come with all this. Like the mode. So it's got the volume, track, steering wheel assist, all that stuff, and like that, and like cruise control. And again, let me just go to setup. So there's media, and obviously, USB music, Sirius XM, AM FM, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. I just don't use those. I have tried it a couple times. I don't know how it'll work if I'm plugging in my camera, but for giggles, I'm going to take this out and plug this into this one, which has the Android CarPlay. Reading USB. So, yep, it connects. Go to Android Auto. Android Auto is available. So it's got valet mode, map, navigation. So that's like the main setup. Hyundai Pay. Alright. I don't want to do any copyright. So I'm going to plug this back into there. So it's got that cool feature, Hyundai Pay. Please sign up for Hyundai Pay in the My Hyundai with Blue Link. So I got to do some other shit, but I don't even bother with that because I just fucking do it from my computer when I'm at home. Quiet mode? What the heck does this do? The volume and fees. Okay, so let me shut that out. Phone projection, voice memo. What the fuck? Storing this vehicle until deleted. Okay, I don't know. Climate, outside, sync. So a lot of this is stuff that again, I don't really mess with. Radio, HD radio data. Doppler radar, traffic, fuel prices. Oh, that's pretty neat. It's almost like that's pretty neat how it does that. So this thing actually has some pretty cool shit that I could try to utilize if I really wanted to. Doppler radar, no information received. Traffic. Let's see what that says. This thing is actually really, really cool. It shows like icons, like what's going on. It's even actually, look, it's even actually picked up accidents. So this thing is actually neat. So I don't know how exactly it works, or again, I don't use it because when I'm on the map, it'll also display that stuff. Setup. Let's see what that does. Vehicle, screen layout, display, button. Let's see what button says. Non-radio. Okay, that's custom. Okay, I don't want to fuck with that. So there's a whole lot of stuff that I really don't mess with. General. System, language, keyboard. Alright, vehicle. Warning time, all that stuff. High beam assist, alright. Door, 2-press unlock. Climate, recirculate air. Activate upon send from entering the cabin. Okay, so there's some defrog based on the level of humidity in the vehicle cabin. Alright, lights, door. Alright, so again, a lot of these I find personally useful. I mean, they are cool. Screen layout, cube theme. So let's see what that looks like. Screensaver, analog clock when the screen power is digital none, split screen with a sports calendar. Let's see actually screen layout. Let's go cube theme. Okay, so that'll also tell you how fast it's going. So this thing will tell you how fast you're going like 3 times with the GPS and the mapping system, as well as the odometer. Link to drive mode. Okay, that's the default one. Or you can do this. Which one is that? Drive mode. Snow, normal, sport, smart, snow. Classic A, which is the default. Classic B, the sport, and then Classic C, which is what I have it on. So we just get out of snow, put it in smart mode. So yeah, a lot of the stuff I find is useful. I mean, or useless rather. Duh. So let me go back. Display, illumination, blue light filter, camera settings. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff, user profile. Billy is currently logged in. That's my name. Don't wear it out, dude. So let me exit out of that. And again, it just goes to that fake map, so I'm just going to hit map, and you can actually kind of move the map, which is pretty neat in of itself. And again, like I was showing in my GPS video, I can type in something. Let me type in Virginia Tire and Auto. That's what I was actually going to type, but you can see how it works. I mean, some of that stuff's pretty cool, but a lot of it is just, useless stuff. So, anyhow, whatever vehicle, you get, a lot of the stuff, and it's just a me thing. I'm unlikely to really sit there and, just sit there and mess with stuff, because, I guess I'm old school, and I like to watch the road. Anyhow, over and out. I'll talk to you.